Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is JMO back again, bringing you some hardcore domination gameplay, and that's right, some hardcore gameplay. I know it's been a while since I brought hardcore gameplays to you guys, even though my channel has mainly been built on me bringing you hardcore gameplays, and lately I've been bringing nothing but core, and that's due to a lot of lag issues that I've personally been dealing with ever since they did that update on April 10th. And so when dealing with lag issues, I find it a lot easier playing core than hardcore, and that's because core is a lot more forgiving. When you get shot once or twice, it's a lot easier to be able to survive that fight, whereas in hardcore, if your shots aren't registering and you get shot once or twice, you're dead. You don't really have a second chance. So anyways, so that's why I am now finally bringing you some hardcore gameplay. This particular day, I found that everything was playing the way that it should. I wasn't dealing with any lag issues whatsoever. So I took the opportunity and jumped into some hardcore gameplay. Now, really quick on what you see me doing. Now, as I mentioned earlier, I'm playing domination, so right off the bat, you saw me not even try to go for the capture, and I came straight to the enemy spawn area, and pretty much I have an objective for this particular gameplay, and that is just to be a distraction, to allow my teammates to be able to capture, be a lot easier. In prior games dealing with these randoms, I was pretty much having a headache dealing with trying to help capture any areas, because the teammates were all over the place. There was a lot of team killing going on. Anytime that I would try to help out trying to capture something, everybody was doing their own thing. It's like not everybody was on the same page. Some were capturing B, while others were already trying to triple capture and going for the enemy spawn area before we were able to capture B. So anyways, so not to mention a lot of team killing. So I decided that in this particular gameplay, I'm just going to be running over to their spawn area, not to try to triple capture or capture their spawn area, but mostly just get some kills, let them know that I'm in their area, and basically just be a distraction, as I said, to allow my team to be able to capture B. And you see me running the grease gun with the Airborne Division, and so I wanted to bring you guys some Airborne gameplay, or Airborne Division gameplay. I wanted to see how the Airborne Division felt after the update, where before I believe it was just a straight movement speed, where now after the update you start running at a certain speed, and as you continue running you build momentum and you start running faster. But again, you have to continue running, where before you didn't have to do that. It was the same speed from beginning to end. So I didn't really think I was going to like that, so I figured, let me go ahead and give it a chance and see how it feels. And to my surprise, I still love the way it feels. And I'm just trying to be a troll right here, and I was trying to get that kill with a rocket launcher or bazooka or whatever it is. So yeah, once again, I wanted to go ahead and bring you guys some Airborne gameplay. On the last video, I mentioned how much I still love the Expeditionary Division, so I want to bring you guys videos of me using different divisions, different weapons, different things. And look at this right here. This is no lag issues. This is just me being really bad in my aiming and my shooting. So, as much as I hate, getting killed, if it's due to me just sucking on my aiming and shooting and not having my shots on point, I'm not afraid to admit it. Now, there's two things that they did to the Airborne Division on that update that I don't like, but there's two things that override it that they did that make it even better than I think it was before. Now, the two things that they did that I don't like is that, one, they remove you being able to use the suppressor without having to use it as an attachment. Now, you can still use the suppressor, however you have to equip it as an attachment. So you do get 3 attachments to use, and you can use the suppressor as one of them. However, I wish they would have left it alone to where it's part of the Airborne Division, and basically ultimately you would be getting 4 attachments, being able to pick any other 3, and the suppressor just being part of the Airborne Division on an SMG, being able to use it that way. So that's one thing that I don't like. I already mentioned the other thing, which is, you know, sprint faster over time as opposed to just one straight speed from beginning to end, you know, which is really no big deal. It still feels really good running around, you know, with this division. Now really quick, you saw the last care package that I called in. I picked up a carpet bombing. So I have a carpet bombing in my back pocket. I'm playing hardcore. Will I use it and will it get me kicked out? We'll just wait and see. So anyway, so just remember that. Now here it is, another care package though. Now keep in mind I already have a carpet bombing from my last one. So okay, so going back to the Airborne Division now, two changes that they did that I think is for the better, that made this even better than it was pretty much, I believe it was Gunslinger before. Now you're allowed to fire guns while sprinting and diving, which before you weren't able to do that on the Airborne Division. That was a basic training skill that you had to use, and now you're also able to reload while sprinting, so that's also really nice. So overall, I think those two changes override the two that I didn't really like, but they weren't that big of a deal anyways. See that right there, Gunslinger ended up, you know, helping me out right there, which again, being able to fire while sprinting. So at this moment you see me pick up the Brutal, so I'm on a 25 piece. Once again, I got the carpet bombing. I'm thinking, should I run it, should I not? So I decided well, I'll let you guys see if I decide to use it or not. But right now I figure I just picked up the Brutal, you know, let me hold off on it though, because, you know, for those that play hardcore, if you run the carpet bombing in hardcore, if you end up running it and you don't get kicked out, you might as well go play the lotto though, because you're one of the luckiest persons in the world. And there went my streak right there. I ended up getting killed by a teammate. So at this point I know that I got other streaks that I haven't used that will be run before the carpet bombing. So at this point I decided to go ahead and use them now. And if by accident the carpet bombing ends up coming out, at this point I didn't really care anymore. You know, my streak ended thanks to a teammate. So technically I'm still flawless in this gameplay, and but my streak ended. So anyways, I ended up 27-0. Hope you guys enjoyed this gameplay. Let me know what you guys think, and I will catch you all later. If you enjoyed this video and would like to keep up with upcoming new content, make sure to hit the subscribe button. Thanks again for watching, and I will catch you all soon.